Good morning. Today I'm going to give you a lesson plan which can be used for ESL English speaking class. It's a micro teaching lesson plan. In the first page, you can write the details like this. Here you need to write the teacher name, lesson number, that means the unit number or the chapter number. Then the duration of the class can be represented in minutes. Then age of the students, level of their students like beginner, intermediate, proficient, like that. Okay. Then total number of students, date, topic. It is mandatory to write the objectives. In that you need to write the final objectives and the enabling objectives. And once you finish the objectives, then you need to write the aids and materials used or aids or materials used. Then vocabulary needs to be introduced, and after that will be the presentation. Okay, I'll give you one example. Here I wrote a lesson plan about the dreamer. It is the unit 2 term 3 English textbook of class 5 Samacheer Kalvi syllabus. Okay, the final objective is like this. At the end of this lesson, the students will be able to understand how to read, recite and interpret the poem, The Dreamer. The enabling objectives. You know what is the enabling objective? Enabling objectives are the objectives which can be achieved at the end of each part. Here, the total presentation will be divided into several parts. The first part is warmer, then context, then listening, all that. It goes on, okay? The enabling objective of warmer is students will relax and feel comfortable to take up the new lesson. Context, understand the clues given through a photo and questions. Students will guess the topic. You can give any kind of clues, for example, video, skit, anything. Okay, then listening. The enabling objectives of listening, which I wrote here, is the students will be able to find the answers to the questions asked by teacher. Then comes to the enabling objectives of speaking. The students will be able to recite the poem with the right intonation and pronunciation. Then vocabulary and grammar. The students will understand the meaning of the new vocabulary introduced. Enabling objectives of reading. Students will be able to answer correction questions and completion questions by reading the given text. Then comes to writing. Students will be able to write and describe about their dream. Then recapitulation. The students can recap all the aspects of the lesson once again. The aids or materials used. Here I used whiteboard, marker, duster, chart and a book. You can use different tools as per the availability. Okay. Vocabularies taught. Here the meanings are written as per the context. Okay. Imagine, think, hope, confident, belong, to be a part, share, distribute, wonder, surprise, greed, excessive desire, hunger, desire for food. Here comes the main part, the most important part of this lesson plan. Here it is divided into 4 columns. Time taken for each activity is given in the first column. Teacher's activity is given in the second column. Student's activity is written in the third column and anticipated difficulties are written in the last column. The first part is a warmer session. The activity is comparatively very easy. Only new students may sometimes do not understand the activity. So, for them, we need to explain what this activity is all about. Here, as a warm up activity, I have given the Simon Says activity. It can cheer the students up both physically and mentally. The next session is context setting. Context setting. It's for 2 minutes. Here, the teacher shows a picture and she'll ask certain questions. The students will answer all these questions, and through this question answer session, the students can understand the topic. Teacher can ask students to guess the topic, and the students will guess the topic and teacher will confirm it. All right. As we said, the context setting after the warm up activity, the warm up activity can eradicate the shyness of students at certain extent. They can't come to the front tier all of a sudden, but they will gradually attain the pace of the class in collaboration with other students who do not feel shy to deliver their answers. After the context settings, the vocabularies needs to be presented with the proper meanings and spellings, and ask the students to learn the meanings and spellings also. Okay? This also can be played as a game. The teacher can read one word, the students can read the meaning, and the teacher can shuffle the words and meanings and all. Okay? In the presentation, the next step is given as the poem recitation. The teacher sings the poem and the students will listen to it. If we have time, we can make the students sing after us. Teacher reads the poem, and after that, teacher can ask students some questions, some basic questions. Let the students answer to it. Followed by that question answer session, the teacher shows one picture. From the picture, teacher wanted students to guess what exactly is happening in the picture. They can interpret the picture. This activity enables them to improve in their thinking process. Okay, it'll be helpful for their thought process. Teacher asks the students to read each stanzas, and after that, from the stanzas, the teacher asks certain questions, which is their previous knowledge. Right? So teacher link their previous knowledge with the current knowledge. When they are ready to answer those questions, the teacher can explain the stanzas. And don't forget to include some correction questions and completion questions, because that will help the students to improve in their thought process. At the end, please recapitulate whatever you taught in the class. This will help them to memorize the thing, whatever they learned. All right. So, thank you so much and happy lesson planning.